What's up, my pal? It's Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. Alright, let's go down the row of statues. First we have to ugly mug at the evil statue. And then choose our random buffs for the day. We got plus 10 critical strike chance. Okay. Let's see here. Give me some more coffee beans. And we've got a fair bit of sturgeon rows saved up now. We can go ahead and run more of that through. I don't actually know what I'm gonna get up to today. I need to go and see what our current status is. It's a lucky day, which is nice. So we're done on a bunch of these collections. Cooking we finished. Crafting every item, that's something that we are still working on, but I think we needed fiber. Is that ready? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Well, we'll start by harvesting all our fiber and making whatever recipes we haven't done yet. I'm eager to get right into it. I'm not even going to go pet the animals yet. Getting straight to business here. Oh, we got some marble too. Oh, so I think... Let me check this. Yeah, I just reset that guy. I know, it's crazy. I think... Yeah, you can make copies of stuff in the crystallariums besides just like gems. You can put minerals and stuff in there, which makes me think we could make our own museum and just have a bunch of crystallariums that produce like everything for us. And just go in once a week and collect one of every mineral. I don't know if it would be worth it, but there's probably some that we want to make copies of, right? Like, we need marble to make marble brazier down here. Aquamarine. I'm sure there are other things. I'll have to look through and see what's what. Tub of flowers. We need to buy a bunch of flower seeds in order to make that. I'm not sure what else, because we can't copy like gold or iron or iridium or anything. Could we make more dwarf gadgets? I don't know if we'd need to, frankly. More diamonds for geode crushers, or just for money, I guess. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know if there's much else besides the marble. So maybe, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just use this one for now. I'll put the jade back in next time around. I'm just gonna use it instead of saving it and making copies. Because I think it's kind of a long-term plan to try and make some kind of like custom, our own version of the museum, basically, and collect all the stuff. Because I think there's a piece of furniture you can make that displays an item on a table. Maybe you can just put items on tables? I don't remember. Because then you could make your own little display in your house, and that'd be kind of cool. Right, let's put all this stuff way where it goes. I think I've got some sturgeon roe in here and some in the house. Gosh, I have so much random stuff in my inventory. I must have been in a hurry at the end of last episode, huh? Put the frozen geode away. Bomb. Look at all the rest of this. You see, this is stuff that we could keep if we wanted to try and make a full collection again. I don't know. It would be an interesting thing to do for when you're completing the museum, is make a copy of everything before you give it away and make your own copy of the museum. It's just a kind of an interesting idea. Honestly, we have so many Omni geodes, we could come back to it and do it later if we really decide it's important to us. In the meantime, let's see what other recipes Fiber has unlocked. Okay, we can make an iron fence. Haven't made any of those yet, apparently. Grass starter. Okay, blue grass starter. Boom. That one needed fiber. I think we've made, yeah, everything else except for the anvil I think we've done on this page. This is all common stuff. Oh, we've never made a bee house. Seriously? Also, we seem to be completely out of wood. Oh boy. Well, I know what our next task is going to be. Collect tons of wood. But first, let's go pet all our animals. And we'll give them their morning greetings. Collect their goods and get them running through the machines. Good old auto grabbers. Gotta love them. But the number of treasure floors we've gotten in the Skull Caverns, I'm a little disappointed that we still haven't gotten an auto petter, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. This Let's Play has definitely been a roller coaster of good and bad luck with how hard it was for us to find some stuff and how unbelievably lucky we got with other things. Maybe I'll make a path that goes across there, make that little transfer a little quicker. Or just go to these guys in a different order next time. Everybody gets pets. You guys got any truffles out here? I may need to... Is that a truffle down there? Oh my god. Oh, they can put truffles on grass. Maybe he was standing here? Interesting. Well, we'll just leave it for now. Oh, and there's nothing to check in here. I didn't even put an auto grabber down, did I? No. You don't need one with pigs. Although, it is, maybe it's kind of a downside that you can't use one with pigs, now that I think about it. It's fine. It's not like running around and picking up the truffles is any kind of difficulty. In fact, the fact that they're foraged and that they count as foraged when we pick them up is what's making them all guaranteed iridium quality and sometimes doubling them up. So it's definitely better for us that they're foraged items. And then we'll run a bunch of eggs through here. Seems like eggs is the thing that we have too many of. Maybe we need to make more mayonnaise machines. I always seem to have a few eggs left over that are just sitting in here. We've got extra milk from a previous day that we can just run through. Well, I suppose our next task is to go and get... Well, I'll put those in the natural goods chest. Why not? Our next task is to go and get a whole bunch of wood, so I guess I'll zip around the valley and see which areas I have not deforested recently. It's only been 8 days in spring now, so we may have not a lot of options. Or did a lot grow at the beginning of the month? Maybe. We'll see how many trees I can find in the valley. At last, a largemouth bass. I ended up getting a little distracted and went all the way over to the mountain lake to go catch that largemouth bass, because there's a giant beaver, question mark? I think he's a beaver, down in Cindersap Forest who wanted one. I think he may have a few requests for us, kind of like the raccoons did. We're going to bring him a largemouth bass. Clint wants us to bring an eel. I'll take the quest, even though I don't know if I'll get one. Another interesting thing to do would be, if you were really all about those prize tickets, and you really wanted, like, everybody to be happy with you all the time and to do all the quests and stuff, you could take one of every fish and turn them into bait. And then anytime you needed to catch more of that fish, you just catch 2 of them with the bait. Use 1 to make more bait, so you always have enough. Or every so often use 1, catch 2 and make more. But most of the time you wouldn't even have to. Anyhow, just another one of my crazy ideas. Yes, please enjoy my largemouth bass. Giant bear? Raccoon? You need another one? I'll check again tomorrow. Maybe he just wants one thing each day or something. It's weird, he wants another largemouth bass. Maybe I need to bring him more than one? I'm not sure. I cannot catch them after 7 p.m. anyway, so we'll take the wood that we've gathered and zip on home. And once we get there, we can check and see what other recipes we can make now that I've gathered a fair bit of wood. Go, little tree. It's our one tree that's not fertilized on the farm. We're going to be waiting for him to grow for a little bit, I think. Look at all the goods. Goods and sundry. Oh, delightful. Another thing I like about fishing is that you get these golden animal crackers pretty often. I'm going to hang on to a couple random fish, just in case that weird creature in the southern woods wants one. Gosh, I picked up so much random stuff while I was running around. Let's go to like 5 different chests to sort all this weirdness. It's good to have a system, though. Always good to have a system. Everything has a place. Okay, where was I? And we've never made a bee house, apparently. So let's do that. Select scarecrow, scarecrow. We only made one scarecrow before we started getting rare crows. How funny is that? Oh, do we have more iron to cook? We do have more iron to cook. Let's throw that in there. We're going to spend 50 of these bars on an anvil, so... might as well keep cooking them. Mini forge, we made that. That's over here. I keep forgetting it's there, actually. Garden pot, sign, done, done. All of these are done. Awesome. Lightning rod, check. Slime press. Okay, drum block. Make one of those. Sprinklers, flute blocks. I know we made a few flute blocks, so we had to do that puzzle for the mermaid on Ginger Island. Remember that? Those are probably still sitting in a chest around here somewhere. Well, I've made 250 wild summer seeds. Tent kit. Cookout kit. Treasure totem. Rain totem. Oh, and this just needs truffle oil. Let me throw a little truffle oil in this chest and see what other stuff we can do. I need a rain totem anyway, actually. Let me just go ahead and use one. It's going to rain tomorrow now. Clouds gather in the distance. You sense a great power. Okay, warp totem, Ginger Island. We need ginger. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh, that's a morel. Give ginger. Boom, do that. For desert, we need a coconut. That is also easy. Let's not accidentally warp somewhere. That would be kind of funny, though. One for the beach, one for the mountains, one for the farm. Why not? Statue of Blessings, bomb, jack-o'-lantern, floor, 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 bait, floor, 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 floor. Yep, we did all these already. Magnets and everything else. Dressed spinner, we needed cloth for. I remembered to save that. I remembered. Wooden brazier. Okay, we need to get the 4 kinds of flowers seeds. And then, of course, we have garlic growing. Barbed hook. Check. Campfire. We'll put that somewhere. I'll probably end up using some of this stuff to decorate. Solar panel. Cool. Geode crusher we did. Ostrich incubator. I think we may have done the rest of these. We made one fairy dust just for this, I think. Yeah, okay, there's not much left then. We need a bunch of iron for the anvil. And like, what else? What is flowers and iron? Were those the only 2? And the oil of garlic? All right. You know, that's pretty good. Oh, let me go ahead and set these back to the jadening. Maybe worth it to make some more to increase the amount of jades that we are generating. We need to generate more jade. I'll throw some of this stuff in here. Some of this is furniture, which I've been putting in here. I don't know, I guess the spinners and the stuff go into the fishing chest. It's just random stuff, man. We'll have to go through and actually decide how we want to use some of these for decorating. Maybe we'll make a little graveyard with like spooky skull brazier in the middle. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it seems like tub of flowers. So this is going to give us some iron. How much iron do we have? 4 bars. Yeah. We're going to need to collect more. We may have to go to the mines tomorrow and try and gather some up. Oh, you know what I can do is go ahead and run a few more eggs through overnight, since we've got so many of these things running back here. 6 dinosaur eggs. That's 6. I was saving them because I'm on the fence about whether I want to make a hutch that's just all dinosaurs. I probably won't. Dinosaurs take a long time to produce an egg, so they're not super profitable, and their random schedule makes them a little bit annoying to collect. At least when you get an ostrich egg that makes 10 mayonnaise, you know, and you feel like, oh, we really did something there. Do that, and then we'll want to cull the slime population just a little bit. We don't need that many. No, there's fewer. I know it sounds brutal. It's terrifying, but that's how it is. They need it. It's for their own good. They're like deer. They overproduce, overpopulate, and they become pests. While we're waiting on our ancient fruit to grow over here, I can use my fruit tree fruits to keep my dehydrators busy. So that's something at least. We're gonna run 50 through a day. Dried apples. That's one of the few dried fruits I'd actually eat. Dried apricots would be the other one, I think. A lot of the other ones would just be weird, like dried peaches. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's good. Hard to tell. Hard to say. Oh, I should check the bulletin boards and stuff. Let's check both of those boards before we go to bed. Maybe it'll give us an objective to head for tomorrow. Start by checking out Mr. Key's bulletin board. And we do have garlic growing out here, don't we? Oh, I never... What? Huh? Didn't I plant garlic? What did I do with all... Did I sell all the garlic? Oh my god, did I sell all the garlic? Did I grow garlic and then immediately forget and sell it? That would be very annoying. Need to like put a sign next to it on the farm that's like, garlic for recipe, do not sell. What's up this week? Oh, prismatic shards? No. Actually, New dangers, dangerous mine, nah. We'll do the prismatic shards one. Just because it gives us 3 weeks, and we'll probably do a skull cavern dive at some point in the next 3 weeks. Hopefully get a bunch of prismatic shards when we do that, so... you know, we'll see. Well, I guess if I don't have any garlic growing, I'll need to take care of that tomorrow. Because that oil of garlic recipe ain't gonna make itself, you know? Our hops have finally caught back up. Those 2 that we lost to weeds have been restored. Oh, nice. All's right in the world once again. I'm gonna harvest my coffee while I'm here, too. I just chug that stuff whenever I want to, so... You gotta keep harvesting it if you wanna keep using it at that kind of rate. Now I'm kind of curious. I want to check, because I'm not growing any garlic out here. No. It's all ancient fruit. Did I put garlic into this chest? No, just the 7 we had. Do I have any garlic seeds? That's a cauliflower seed. I thought I bought garlic. Am I tripping? What is... I thought I bought garlic seeds. I'm so confused. I don't have anywhere else I can grow them. They're not in the greenhouse. Well, either way, we're going to plant some garlic tomorrow, I guess. We'll go ahead and run the rest of our coal through, or the iron through, rather. I still don't think we're at 50. Nah, it's only 30. It's going to take a minute to get that up to high enough to actually check off that box, but there you have it, I suppose. Let's head to bed. Productive day. I'm curious to see if the forest guy still wants a largemouth bass tomorrow. They're not that hard to find. It's just kind of strange he wants the same thing twice. I love selling random stuff and making 30k. The farm is chugging along nicely. And of course today's a rainy day. You may know already why I need it to be a rainy day. If you don't, get excited. It's so we can get married soon. If you want to marry somebody in Stardew Valley, you need to go to the beach on a rainy day and talk to the spirit of the old mariner. I guess he's like, maybe he's the ghost of shoot, what's her name? Dottie? Donnie? The old lady on Ginger Island. But anyhow, this guy will show up over here on the right side of the beach on rainy days when it's not winter. Well, actually, he'll show up in winter too, but it doesn't rain in winter usually. And he'll sell you the mermaid's pendant, the old mariner. You never see him at any other festivals or anything, and people talk about him, and I think there's like a rumor that it's a ghost. Maybe there's a book in the museum that implies that it's a ghost. Something like that. There happens to be a special someone in your heart. Just so happens I'm selling a mermaid pendant. Buy it. We're buying that shit. Hell yeah. So, this is a marriage proposal. Yep, okay, this is the person you want to marry. So it's time. It's time I revealed my plans. Some of you may already know. You may have figured it out. What is this? Stone. It doesn't matter. But there is only one bachelor or bachelorette, in my opinion, has their life improved by marrying you. Like, many of these people, like for example, Maru, she does not need to be a stay-at-home mom. She needs to go to college and invent more sentient robots and shit. Like, some of them it's kind of debatable. Like, yeah, Leah can, like, still keep doing her art as a mother. You know, that's fine. Sam, I don't even know, like, how his life would change, but honestly, he just seems like he's 14 and it's weird to marry him. Shane has beers in his room if you marry him, so it's just like, oh, God. I guess Harvey's fine. He keeps being a doctor and all that, but I don't know. A lot of them kind of abandon their jobs and hobbies when you marry them. So luckily, there is a marriage candidate that doesn't have a job or hobbies, really, other than taking care of kids. And that is Penny. The one... You see? The one marriage candidate who really wants to have kids. Poncho, a farm seems like a good place for children, don't you think? Yeah, we'll just snuggle up in bed on a rainy day. The hat stays on during. And look what I brought. Exclamation points. I accept! I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? Okay. See you then. Oh my god, I'm engaged. It's so beautiful. I'm probably going to forget and then walk into town and be like, oh shit, I'm wearing a cowboy hat to my wedding. That'd be like the most Texan phrase ever. I'm wearing a cowboy hat to my wedding. It's up there, that's for sure. I'm sure some of you will be displeased by my selection of Penny, but frankly, your spouse kind of just turns into furniture. And if there's any NPC in this game that I think would be happy, like, just being a stay-at-home mom and, like, tutoring the neighbor kids a couple times a week, it's Penny. Plus, it gets her out of her mom's house. She's also the only one who has, like, a shitty home life, really, so... It's a win-win. I've decided I'm going to spend today in the mines. Great way to celebrate my recent proposal of marriage, frankly. Can't think of a better way. If you're all curious about which marriage candidates I actually prefer, I usually pick Leah, just because I like her. I like artists, I don't know. Megan is a artsy-fartsy type, so maybe I just have a thing for artists. I also like redheads. But then, other than that, it's really just like, well, you know, maybe this playthrough I'll marry this person or that person, just switch it up. But I figured for the Let's Play, the only option is, well, there's a couple options. One of them is we marry and then we systematically marry and divorce everyone until the entire town hates us, which I don't really care for. Or we pick one person and just stick with him. It'd be nice if you could... I bet you there's a polyamory mod for this game. So I wonder if you could just marry everybody. Yeah, that new farmer moved into town, started an ostrich ranch, and a big polygamous cult. He's married to 10 people. Some of them were men. Some of them were... He doesn't even like discriminate based on gender. He just married everybody in town. He tried to marry some people who were already married. Is this layout a unique layout? I do not remember. I'm on floor 46. I do not recall this floor pattern before. Maybe it was added in 1.6. Maybe I just haven't noticed it before. So most of them they repeat. Like you'll see the same ones in the first section that you see in the second section, except now they're icy. And that one was one I didn't recognize at all. Like this one's like kind of like a square with a skinny bit on the left. This one you see in all three kinds. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, did you recognize that area? Did that seem familiar and normal to you? Is it just my video game senses being slightly overtuned? The floor is empty. There's no Dougies. Where? What? There's no enemies. There's no rock crabs. What am I... Wait, what am I missing here? Is there a bat way off to one side or something? This is so strange. I never had an infested floor just go totally quiet. Oh, okay. There was a baby slime hiding down there. Now that I think about it, I don't think I remember this floor either. This is floor 53. It's like a... There's like a whole maze on just one floor. Really large layout. Do the mines change after you unlock the dangerous mines or something? Do they unlock new floor layouts? That'd be interesting. I know the monsters get harder once you get the skull key, but I don't know if there's any other changes in the mines later on in the game. Or if I'm just psyching myself into thinking that these are new floor plans. Another exciting adventure concluded. Rode my horse home victorious from the mines. Get out of the way, Shroom. I don't want to put my bed farther away. It's dangerous living on the edge like this. Wow, those dried apples are worth 1,000 each. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Can't complain about that kind of value on a crop that we put in there just to keep the machines busy. What's our blessing today? +1 ore from nodes. That'll be good if I decide to go iron hunting again. Oh, my inventory is totally full. That's why I can't pick up anything. Can I check my mail? Yep, but I can't take the fertilizer. I clicked OK. I wonder where it went. Did it just stop existing? Did it disappear? I do not know. The iron cooketh. The anvil assemble. Now we must go to Pierre's. We need to purchase all the flower seeds that he sells. And we need to purchase garlic, because I keep forgetting to go plant it. It takes like 10 days to grow too, so I may grab some speed grow while we're there. Go and do your job, Pam, you slow-ass driver. I've been seeing these AI-generated TikToks of Stardew characters lately that are quite funny to me. I saw one where Pam drove her bus into the river because she was drunk. And then it was, what's his name? Shane. But he had like purple dyed hair, so maybe it was supposed to be Sebastian? I don't know. Commenting like, I'm surprised she made it that far. The current was really strong. It's like, there's one thing that AI video is good for. It's making a surprisingly high quality version of a dumb joke that you thought of in your head. So go ahead and craft the tub o flowers before I forget. Boom. We needed to buy that from a, oh gosh, what was it? I think it was a special event. Might have been the flower dance. I don't remember. We'll set it down for now. Okay. Oh, I forgot to buy fertilizer. That's fine. I think we may have some, or we can make some. We are very resilient. Let's see here. Do we have speed grow? We do have some speed grow. Only 22 deluxe speed grow. We can make a little more. Just uses oak resin and bone fragments, which we have in spades at this point, so no worries there. I'm gonna head over to Ginger Island and plant this stuff. I could grow it here because it does grow in the spring. I don't know if I have a good spot for it, frankly. I think this might be like the last recipe we're waiting on now. I feel kind of bad to have forgotten about the requirements for it, but you know, we'll get there. Ooh, the garlic with deluxe speed grow is only going to take 3 days. That's pretty nice, actually. I thought it was going to take longer than that. I want to see the crafting recipe percentage in the walnut room. I'm curious to know what's our number up to now. Also, we're going to need to continue our money-making ventures throughout the year. We need to make 10 million. Yep, 99%. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, Monster Slayer. We're going to get married. Ooh, we're getting close, y'all. 69%. That is nice. Oh, I've been thinking the same thing, Penny. Just bumped into her on our way back into town with the kids. We're gonna have a little farm family soon. I'm so glad you feel this way about me. Oh, look, see this? Aunt Marnie won't let me go out after 6 o'clock. I'm glad these kids still have real problems, you know? Like the fact that they haven't aged in the last 2 years. Penny's been having them repeat 2nd grade over and over. The entire town is experiencing like a year-long Groundhog Day. How freaky would that be? Why has nobody ever explored the concept of a time loop that's longer than a day? Is a day just an easy plot device? I wonder. I brought you another largemouth bass. You better ask for something different now. Sashimi? Dude, for real? Alright. Well, that's basically any fish, so easily done. I have returned with raw fish. Why you need it prepared this way instead of just eating the fish is beyond me, but there you go. What the hell is that? Seriously, what even is that? Stir fry? He wants stir fry. Okay. Kale, oil, cave carrot, common mushroom. Okay, I think we have all that. I guess I'll go make him a stir fry. The most demanding fat raccoon bear thing ever. Oh, I don't have any leftover kale. Crap. Looks like we're going to have to grow a kale. I'm going to go plant this on the Ginger Island before I forget. During the night, Chadbichow gave birth to a baby goat named Bitsa. Short for bits of cheese. Sweet, another goat. It's Thursday. We're up to 500,000. Although that ain't much considering we need a full 10 million for our next reward now. Ooh, a prismatic butterfly is waiting for us somewhere in the valley. We have to go find that because there's a chance it's a prismatic shard that butterfly is going to give us. So certainly worth doing. Am I more zoomed out than I usually am? That feels more like it. I don't even know. I just go by vibes, y'all. Maybe it was like here. Oh, Kent sent us a battery. How nice of him. It's Thursday. Is today our swap the stuff day? It sure is. Ah, what a glorious day. That means we're going to be selling our ancient fruit wine tonight, too. Voila. I've also figured out that I have to stop for a second after these trees, or my character runs off too quick, and the fruits end up laying on the ground. Okay. I'm not even checking for it adding up to 120. I'm just checking that the last... Oh, they're not ready till tonight. Okay. I'm just checking that the last digits add up to 10, because that's how I know I've got it right, probably. That fertilized tree's taking a while. We did eventually come back. I think there's one maple tree back here that's not fertilized. We may have to help him out. It has been a little while since I recorded a video. We went on a little trip. Went to go see some friends. Did a whole... Oh wow, look at all the truffles down here. See, that makes me think I could get more truffles if I got rid of the grass up here. And had the pigs walk around a little bit more. Get them a little more exercise, huh? Oh, our ancient fruit still growing away out here. Very nice. Looking forward to having that regular harvest added to our weekly routine come summer. It's going to be a lot of money. But all that is to say, I have no friggin' clue what we were up to last time. I checked the last couple days. I didn't leave myself any hints in my inventory, so I believe the last things we were working on were the crafting recipes. And there's only a few of them left, if I remember correctly. We did make the anvil, and that took a pile of stuff. I think there was... What else was it that we were waiting on that we needed? garlic. I think was that the only thing? It might have been the only thing that we were missing was the garlic. I can drop in on the walnut room in Ginger Island and see. It'll give me a percentage. If it's 99, I'm probably just missing the oil of garlic. Which, honestly, not a great... I mean, it's a fine food, I guess, but it just gives you health, doesn't give you any energy. So it's not quite as exciting as... Get out of here, goat. I don't need extra goats. Who let you have a baby? I don't think there's any reason not to let them have the babies, though, even if you're planning to sell them. I don't know. There's probably some weird edge case or something. Feeling lucky today. Yeah, it's so strange going on a long trip and then coming home and being like, where was I? What was I doing? How does my life work? I then have to go back to work until Tuesday, so there's a whole nother layer of long weekend going on. I think I can probably put these away. Or maybe just find somewhere else to put them so they're not in the way of everything. Don't think I can... Yeah, I'll put one down there. Why not? Just fill in the spaces. I could put one here. That would look nicer. Let's do that. Boom. Random geode crushers around the house. You know how it is. Maybe I should move my fun cactus guy into the house along with these other plants and decorations, and just keep the house or the shed full of machines. Would probably be just a fine idea. All right. So I have to wonder if it's worth it for us to invest in a ton of crab pots and try to make money from that. It would be slow, I think. Getting bee houses and fairy rose honey would probably be a fine investment to make. Do we have fairy rose seeds? We have mixed flower seeds. We could probably make that work. I can buy fairy rose seeds in the desert, I think. Let's zip over there and see. Because that would be a good thing to get set up. Because fairy rose honey goes for like 1,000, I think. And we can put a bunch of beehives on the farm on Ginger Island. They don't require any particular space. Let's see. No, you don't have them. Okay, so it must be Pierre who sells them. Let's head over there and check. I'll get like maybe 4 or 5 fairy roses, and we'll get them planted out on the farm, or on the Ginger Island farm, because they'll grow all year there. And then we can figure out how many beehives can we actually put around one flower before we can't get to some of them. Because if you look at the range, we could in theory just like fill this whole zone with beehives, but then we would have to break and replace the beehives, I think, in order to actually get the stuff in the middle. And that would be a bit annoying. Oh wait, hang on. I just saw Gus is working his store today at the island. There's a recipe he sells. Okay, it looks like we've already got it. Cool. Yeah, he sells the recipe for some tropical beverage or something. The only way to get it is to randomly find him at Ginger Island. Okay, so I'm thinking over here is where we're going to want to put these. So the first step is going to be getting ourselves some space here. We're going to need to stop these trees from regrowing. And just see what we can... 2 more days till the garlic's done. Nice. We'll just cover them with something, you know. I'll chop down one and use the wood to make some wooden floors, and then we'll cover these spots. It's right there that I need to cover. Let's see. We want to make rustic plank floors. That sounds good. Boom. Put it right there. And that should stop the trees from growing back. And it'll also make it easier for us to put the... It'll look nicer when we put the birdhouses? I keep wanting to say birdhouses. They're not birdhouses. Beehives down. Boom. Okay, we'll do the same thing with this tree, even though it's not grown, just to get it out of our way. And similarly, down here. So we'll turn this whole zone into the beehive area. Because what we can do is, we hoe that spot, this spot, and then like one more spot over here, I guess. We can make, I'll spread them out as much as I can. We can make a beehive area where all these beehives will get collected, fertilized, pollinated, I guess would be the right word, by the few flowers that we'll have planted. Okay, so let's put down deluxe speed grow on each of these. I'm also going to drop a quality sprinkler next to each one, because there's no reason I need to come back and water these for the next 8 days, or however long it's going to be. 9 days. And we'll stick down our fairy roses. Boom. Alright, and we've got that set. Now we'll just have to figure out at some point in the next 9 days where we want to put all the beehives that are going to live out here. Because I'm thinking there will be some kind of sensible arrangement. Let's see if we can figure it out. Alright, so let's say if the plant is right there, for example, then the beehive range goes out 5 tiles by a taxi cab distance. So that means if you measure out 1, 2, 3 over and 2 up, that's 5 tiles. Kind of like how a taxi would drive on in like Manhattan. 3 over and 2 up is 5 away. You don't do like a hypotenuse thing. So we put one there, so that means we can put them as far away as here, here, right there, and then way up here too. Yeah, so they can be pretty far away and still see that flower. And it doesn't matter how many they see either. So maybe we could even do like kind of like a diamond shape and then like a square in the middle. Is there room to go in between those? Yeah, something like that. Because then we could walk in between, collect all the honey. Maybe we can add one more there, you know, and put do it like that. Fit 4 more of them in. Just have like a little narrow path that we go all the way around. And then on one side have the beehive missing, so we have like an entrance point, right? Okay, I think that's the idea. So if we do that, how many beehives do we fit around one flower? We can do, let's see, on a side, it'll be 5, 5, 5, 5, so 20, minus 1 for us to have a space to get in, so 19, plus however many we can fit here, which is 8 plus 4 is 12, 31. Okay, 31 around each. But some of these are going to be close enough that they overlap, I think. That's okay. I tried to spread them out, but I think that we may still end up there. I think our goal will be 120-ish beehives. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we have 10 here, 11. Okay. So we need about 109 more beehives. And it'll be, 9 days from now that we actually are looking to check in on those. I think the biggest restriction is going to be wood and coal. We're also going to need more maple syrup. We need maple syrup to make the beehives. It's wood, coal, iron, and maple syrup. Coal and iron we can just go visit the cold parts of the mine again. But maple syrup, that takes time. Alright, our wine is ready. We'll run through here and pick all this up, and then go ahead and fill it all back up with the new ancient fruit that we harvested today. Good news is we won't have to wait until the evening for the next one of these, because I believe that it'll go, it takes a little bit less than a week for the wines to age, I guess? Is that what they're doing in here? Aging? Didn't get to bed till 1:30 tonight. But hey, that's quite a profit. 350 grand. Bunch of random crops worth not a whole lot altogether. But then our wine sale came in to over 320,000. Very nice. female slime has hatched. Oh my god, I did forget about the wedding. I knew there was something I was forgetting. When Poncho first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. Frankly, he seemed kind of weird to me. But from this day forward, Poncho is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 12 of spring to unite Poncho and Penny in the bonds of marriage. I should have worn my tux. I have one. Oh, how embarrassing. Well, let's get right to it. What is that? Does that mean I kiss the bride? Poncho. You may kiss. Oh, okay. Mwah! My wedding. So beautiful. Oh, Marnie's very pleased. And everyone else showed up. Life is going to be different from now on. But the future looks bright. Well, my wife's not very bright, but my future is. Oh, she kind of freaked out a little. Hello. Oh, mwah, good morning. Mwah. Oh, we can just kiss whenever we want, huh? Oh my god, it's a wedding day. Well, I'm going to be busy for a while. You guys look away. Let's see what's in the mail. Caroline sent me a cauliflower. The egg festival's tomorrow. Nice. I wouldn't want you to miss the annual egg hunt. I know, right? Okay, so check this out. Now that we're married, Penny has her own room here in the house. It looks like a little schooling area. I wonder if the kids will ever come here and do schooling. I don't think so, because none of the villagers ever walk around in your farm. Anyhow, we got a wife acquired, so check that one off the list. That's like such a weird way to put it, but there you have it. And we got the whole place set up for when she's ready to start popping out them babies. We're always going to be looking for them babies. +1 luck. Okay. I think she can make custom furniture and stuff too. Ah, mwah. Okay. I guess we don't have anything to say to each other now that we're married. We just kiss a lot. I thought I could talk to her. Oh, I'm probably supposed to start giving her presents too, huh? Oh man. I'm gonna have to like work at this relationship. That's bullshit. Alright, well let's see what Penny... Oh. Suddenly everybody's single again now that I'm married. Funny how that works. Look at Penny go. We have up to 14 hearts. And then loved gifts. Okay, she likes melons, emeralds, and poppies. Okay, well let's see if we've got any of those. I know we've got emeralds, but if we have melons that would be even better because we could give her something with a high quality rating. A silver melon will do. It's better than a plain old emerald, I think. I don't have any really quality poppies, do I? Doesn't look like it. Hello, dear. This is a melon I saved you from last year. Thank you. I really love this. Mm-hmm. How many hearts are you at now? Why are you not sorted higher? Oh, man. That was not very... That did not impress her very much. She got like one more pixel of red there. Okay, well. Thus begins an endless stroll towards death that is married life. I don't feel that way at all, but I do think it's funny how many people are just like, oh, God, my spouse is the fucking worst. My husband, my wife, whoever. They're just like, oh, they always do these things that annoy me, and they're like, blah, blah, and I can't stand the way they chew with their fucking noises, and it's like, why are you married to this person? It's like, oh, I love them so much. I can't imagine life without them. It's like, what? You hate each other. Please, for the sake of all your friends, get divorced. If you don't like each other, you don't have to stay married. Yeah, we're going to need it. That's 8 coal. Holy cow. We may end up just having to buy that much coal, because that is a lot. Well, what's on the agenda today? I want to go check the traveling cart and see if there's anything good down there. We can go by the quarry and pick up some... Oh my god. Why is everybody crowding the gate? Are you trying to escape? Are you plotting revolution? Alright, the pigs are getting happier. And yeah, more space means more truffles, so... That's good news. These guys have a nice big pen as a result. Did I forget to go pet the ostriches yesterday? I think I did. Oh, hey guys. I hope you're not mad at me. Oh, you must have full hearts. You don't have a hand over your head. Yeah, Maz is pleased. Cool. We gotta check the ostrich barn to make sure that when new ostriches hatch, we get them a name and get them out in the circulation, you know? 6 eggs, 2 more days before an ostrich will hatch. I don't know if that happens overnight as a requirement, or if it can happen in the middle of the day. It said so many hours, so I don't know. Oh my god, the wizard. The wizard, he's like, marriage, I pray that you have better luck than I did. Well, you married a witch, so frankly, it's on you. She was a witch. Her sister was a witch, bro! I remembered the other thing I was supposed to be doing, which is Robin's resource rush. Gathering lots and lots of stone. It's going to be a bit of a... It's a bit late. It's going to be a bit of a task to get that done this week, but we'll still try. Ooh, time to go to bed with my wife for the first time. What an exciting day. We'll finally be allowed to hold hands and kiss. It's Friday. Oh, fuck, it's actually Saturday. Where's my wife? More accurately, where's my breakfast? Let's go take a look outside. She's chilling. I don't know where she went. She's gone somewhere. Maybe she gets up early, that's for sure. She's up before me at 5 in the fucking morning. I got infinite energy today. A greater chance to find letters. And my friggin' inventory is full because we were up so late last night. I'm gonna go drop all the goodies off. Oh, there's Penny. She's meditating in her garden, it seems. This is a lot more peaceful than my old spot in town. I'm very happy here. Hooray! I have improved her life somewhat. Today's the Egg Festival. The Egg Festival in Year 3 is the exact same as the Egg Festival in Year 1, so we're going to skip it. There's nothing new to see there. Same dialogue, same everything. Instead, we're going to go to the mines and continue harvesting stone, iron, and coal. Oh, I forgot again. I want to get a monster musk, because more dust sprites means more coal. Saturday night. Decent amount of money today. A fair bit from dried peaches I've been running through. That truffle oil is coming through, though. 1,500 per truffle. Very nice. I've been working to complete Robin's resource rush, that quest that needs us to get 1,000 stone. And we have 250 left. We have good luck today. I think I may go to the Skull Cavern and try to complete it there, just because my, okay, greater chance to find ladders and shafts. We're definitely going to the Skull Cavern today. Alright, so let me just say hi to my wife. I always wanted my own library. This is so charming. I'm gonna give you a little kiss. I'll give you a little kiss. Give me a little kiss. God damn it, she won't give me a little kiss. I'll have to go on my own. Go my own way. Some wood from Robin. A 3-day festival. Oh yeah, the desert festival's starting. How exciting. Okay. Let me check on the rest of my stuff here. So I have my arrow shooting guy. I'll bring my fairy trinket thing. What else do I need to bring? I guess life elixir is probably fine to have. Bug steak? Why do I have bug steak? Frankly, I don't know. I can put away a few things here. Extra row. Extra slime egg. The rest of this stuff I can bring with me. I'll leave the wood here. I'm bringing the jades with me so we can purchase more staircases. Oh, now that I think about it, bombs would be good. Yeah, we need to make some bombs. I have... Okay, we'll do 50 of those. I know it's using up the coal that we've been working on saving, but what are you gonna do? You gotta spend money to make money, you know? Alright, well, let's get into that friggin' cave, shall we? Step 1, visit the desert trader. Trade in our 48 jades for 48 staircases. Thank you. That'll help us get deeper in the mine. Nothing else that we're looking at over here. So we got +2 speed, Better chance to find ladders. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's dangerous. It's the dangerous skull cavern. Oh boy. That should be fine, right? I mean, that's not a problem, is it? I'm not going to end up just running from everything constantly. That won't be an issue at all. Well, I don't know. Maybe this isn't the day to do the skull cavern, considering we have good luck and we have a better chance of finding ladders and shafts. So I feel like today's the day, you know? Let's do it. 7 levels straight off the bat. I do really wish that I had the bonus for my sword that lets me kill mummies without having to use a bomb. That is just, oh man, what a quality of life improvement that is. I think I may even prioritize just dropping staircases on some of these early floors that seem annoying and not super profitable, because it's just so much better if we get down deeper and spend most of our day dealing with lower floors rather than stuck on upper floors. Because those are the floors that are going to be more worthwhile to spend time in, since we'll get better resources, more iridium. And iridium is how we're getting our prismatic shards. There's a 3% chance, 3.5% or something from prismatic shard nodes. The only downside to this is that I'm going to be cracking a lot of rocks to try and get my resource rush goal done, which means I'm going to have to be focusing on like 3 different things, so wish me luck today, folks. I'll check back in around floor 50 or so and see how we're doing. Oh my goodness, at last! A Jojico patented technology for croups and barns, the Auto Petter. Keeps your animals content, but can't replace the full benefit of human touch. Hand petting can be provided as a supplement. What about heavy petting? Oh wait, these are animals we're talking about. Never mind. Well, that's pretty fucking sick. First one of those we've gotten on this playthrough. Now, ideally, I'd like to end up with 4, so wish me luck finding more of them. Welcome to floor 50. We have 1 prismatic shard so far, and a decent bit of iron and other random minerals and the like. I'm going out of my way to bomb more rocks to try and finish that resource rush. We need another 31 stone. Not too bad, actually. Explosives really are the only way to get that quest done in a timely manner. You really just... you will struggle to finish 1,000 stone in a week if you're just trying to get it all by hand. Those rooms where you have the lots of stones in one big group and you can get them all in one bomb, and those stones that give you 10 when you break them, they're both pretty valuable. I don't remember if we completed the Slayer goal for the serpents or not, so I've been killing them too. I seem to recall we finished one of them, but I don't know if it was serpents or pepper rexes, so I'm going out of my way to defeat both of them. There's our 2nd prismatic shard. Awesome. Well, I gotta get back to focusing so I can play a little bit better. And we'll continue on our way down through the skull cavern. Hey, there goes Robin's resource rush. Check that one off the list. Okay, now I can focus less on breaking random rocks and more on finding prismatic shards. Holy crap, we just got 2 prismatic shards from two rocks. That is totally crazy. What great luck. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here before I pass out. That was pretty freaking cool. We actually managed to get 4 prismatic shards today. That is wild. We just have to drop them off in Mr. Key's box and we'll get credit for the quest. Nice. Whew, 1:40 in the morning. But we made it home. Sorry, honey, I was out late mining again. Oh, that was the end of the week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, that was a great day, though. We got an auto petter. We got 4 prismatic shards, some jade, a pile of iridium, 2 animal crackers, good bit of iron. Nice little selection. 39 radioactive ore, fire quartz, omni geodes, gold boxes. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode. In the next episode, we're going to try and get our wife to really, really like us. See you then.